It's Dr. Karen with this week's hot topic. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on social media so you never miss another hot topic and all the other cool stuff that we do. So today I want to talk to you about the link between stress and depression. So when you think of stress, it probably brings on a lot of negative emotions. But some stress, like I've mentioned before, is actually good for you. So like the anticipation you feel when you're about to start a new job, new relationship, and it can fuel that excitement and make you want to do more and achieve more. And stress can also help you be prepared to face those challenges or respond to dangerous situations like getting eaten by the bear. So good stress doesn't actually stick around for very long. So it boosts your mood to meet the moment, and then it goes away. But if you're under stress for a long period of time, it can become super overwhelming, affect you both physically and emotionally. So if you stay under chronic stress, our physiological stress response is taxed beyond what it's designed to do. And then it starts to impair you. So the effects of chronic or long-term stress can be super harmful on their own, but they can also contribute to depression, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's a mood disorder that makes you feel sad and disinterested in things that you typically would enjoy. Now, depression can affect your appetite, your sleep habits, your ability to concentrate, just life in general. And the effects of depression can cause stress. So that casual relationship between stress and depression is called a bi-directional stressor. So one can cause the other and the other can cause the first, and they can both make each other worse. So ways depression can lead to stress are pretty obvious. So depression disrupts your life. You're often more isolated. Sometimes you shrink your interpersonal network and stop doing a lot of activities that you used to like, or work or school things that you used to enjoy. And then we know that kind of isolation makes the perceived stress level go up, and we know that depression can cause stress. So a severe stress or divorce, like financial challenge, major stressors, it can send out this psyche to a sort of our equilibrium, and it keeps rising these levels of stress that something's going to happen, and then obviously it turns into depression. So it's pretty clear that chronic stress rises the incidence of the level of depression. And according to the Mental Health Survey report for the Mental Health Institution, levels of depression among specifically members of Gen Z went about 4 or 5% as compared to pre and post COVID. Now, there are some small things that you can do to break this stress depression cycle that goes to more of that positive mindset. So if you're stressed and you feel like you're starting to become depressed, the biggest thing is to get a little more active with some coping strategies that are going to help you deal with the stress. So you just don't think you have to just suck it up and deal with it. So today I have 7 active coping mechanism strategies to break this stress depression cycle. So number 1 is exercise. So 30 minutes physical exercise, as much as you can do it, ideally 5 times. You can do yoga, tai chi, anything that's going to help you relax. All of those things are really good for reducing your stress. Number 2 is avoid binge eating and drinking. So this might make you feel temporary better, but in the long term, they're not helpful. So they can actually be more physically harmful. They can make you feel guilty or worse about yourself, especially overdoing it on alcohol can affect your sleep and make your next day a little bit sluggish. Number 3 is limit caffeine. So too much can make you wind up seem more stressed and intense. So try and cut down on the coffee, pop, and other caffeinated drinks. Number 4 is quit smoking. So the idea that smoking can help you handle stress is a very popular myth, but it's not true. So while nicotine can help you relax right away, that feeling is super short-lived and can create that stress through cravings or withdrawal symptoms. Number 5 is make time for yourself. So do things that make you feel good. So go easy on yourself. Focus on the things that you do well and not necessarily on the bad. Number 6 is steer clear of your stressors. So, if somebody sets you off, you want to try and avoid that situation or the person. Just, again, trying to avoid it as much as you can. Number 7 is get sleep. So the National Sleep Foundation recommends 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. And if you're trying to minimize the impact of stress on your life, it's super important to make sure that you do get enough sleep. That's when your body can heal and really just prepare itself for the next time. So getting enough sleep is super, super important. And so really the big thing when you're dealing with stress and depression, it's a mindset thing. Again, some of these things that I've mentioned today, they sound familiar for all of these advice that you can do to help you get over things, but that's the thing. Like, it's these little things that all work in the same thing, and it doesn't just have to be anxiety, depression. It's really just working on you, making yourself feel like you're a better person. You're working on your mindset, focusing on the positive things, the light things, instead of necessarily, being drawn under or thinking you're a terrible person or you have this like hopeless belief, like those type of things. So don't underestimate the power of stress has over you. Sometimes it can become depressive. But if you find yourself kind of going through those, just know that little things will make the biggest impact. So just if you change one thing, it may not necessarily be like an instantaneous thing. But know that these little changes that you're going to make are eventually going to make you feel better. You're doing it for the right reason. And hopefully you can feel a lot better and be under a lot less stress and don't feel so depressed. If you do find, though, that you can't do it yourself, definitely call out, reach out to help. There are professionals who will deal with depression all the time. Medication's not the only thing that you can do for depression. Acupuncture works really well, chiropractic. There's different supplements, things like that. But I have a whole other hot topic on that as well, so you can search through our YouTube videos that we've posted before. But again, this was just about the link between stress and depression. It's real. Don't ignore it, and let me know if you have any questions or issues or need some help. That's all I have for you guys this week. I will see you guys next time.